We're going live soon, guys. Just got another couple of minutes, see if anybody comes in, and then we'll start the game. So, hello anyone that's here already. Hope this is showing the right information this time for my stream. Last couple of times I've had to edit it all. Okay, I think it's close enough. Let's get this party started, shall we? So press play on the game and switch over to this screen and hope this works. Hey. So, welcome to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, a dark fantasy RPG. As you can see here, it says patch 0.9, the Once and Future King. So this is a early access demo. This is the last patch before it goes fully 1.0 and actually gets released. It's being made by an independent company. And so this patch has only just come out recently, very recently, last couple of weeks I think. So we're going to start a game. Beware of the weirdness. This primordial fog shrouding parts of Avalon can alter both mind and body.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
I wonder who the stranger might be. Well, let's make them. Cool. Meh. I'm white, I guess we'll go white. Drink, okay. So, Gendar, female, body condition, normal, muscular. Normal. Billy Wally! Nope. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Nah. Guess that one will do. I colour greens. Not got a lot of choices in the hair yet, have we? Ooh, tattoos. That's a bit much. Guess we'll not bother with tattoos. Entering. Difficulty normal. Balance mode providing moderate challenge. Challenging mode for experienced players seeking intense gameplay. Survival, you can only save at campfires and cooking spots, and the game will auto save while sleeping. Hardcore. There is one save slot that gets deleted upon death. Oof. Yeah, not going for that, will go normal. Yes.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again.
So yes, there is fully voice acting in this game, so
Without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
I shouldn't need to do too much reading of dialogue lines, just books and things that we might stumble across. Okay, so adult content themes right off the bat here. I mean, he's talking about basically beating you up in the face. There will be very adult themes throughout this gameplay. Please be aware of that.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And, trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, What were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
So this is essentially where I get to choose my class. I was on my way to enlist in the army, so that's going to make you a fighter. Slightly increased damage dealt with one-handed, slightly increased damage dealt with two-handed, slightly decreases stamina cost of blocking, increase the percentage of damage blocked with heavy armor, and you've got slightly better athletics. I was hunting, so this will be your Skyrim stealth archer build. Bonus, increased percentage of damage block, medium armor, athletics, evasion, sneak. I was avoiding city guards, trying to sell some goods. So this will be rogue. One-handed archery, light armor, agility, and sneak. And this will be your mage, which, frankly, is what I'm going to try. First time I played this game, I went warrior. I think the second time I went hunter. So I think we're going to go with magic user.
Yeah, you look like one of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave. We've picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree hugger then?
So let's see, study healing magic, you get alchemy boost, cooking boost, blood transfusion. Can I check what that does? No. Blood transfusion. I think that's like a drain life spell. No, I'd rather burn that tree down. So, light armor, athletics, magic, and burning ember is a fire attack. So, frankly, with this one, I can probably still lean back into a sort of fighter type class if I need to during the playthrough. So this probably makes more sense.
As always. Yeah, I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight, as is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Remember I mentioned adult themes? Yeah.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
In fact, I might take a moment to add a pinned message to my chat here stating adult themes. And pin until I tell it otherwise. And I go back to the game, and we missed the dialogue there, but it was basically get stuff, leave. And then he's saying he's going to go to the left, so we have to meet him there. But what we're going to do is explore! So I'll grab all that. Oh yeah, at the moment we're ill, so we don't look very healthy. Food? I guess it's armor, so... Armor, and armor, and armor. Do I have anything in that slot? No, no. Right, we have a club. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a second one that has my magic spell on it, so we can quickly switch between the two. We can dual wield, as you can see here. So I could have the spell on that. But then I think I can't block. So I probably want to keep that one free for like a shield or something. So active objectives. The mystery knight told me to find him deeper within the dungeon. And I should be able to just switch between. Yeah. So we'll switch to that one. Light attack. Heavy attack. Block. Show active objective and quick use wheel. Okay, and those things once you unlock them as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 7 slots? Yeah, just 7 slots. Now I've actually turned the brightness up slightly from the recommended levels because when I was testing the game earlier, you basically couldn't see squat in here. Even with the candles, like you could see, like that glowy bit there. That was it. Bye then. I'm not playing these silly games, Shadows. Boop. I mean, this book is actually the answer to that person's question. Ale cabinet. What's this? Men here figure. +5 max health permanently. Ooh. No, we definitely want to look for them. Alright, so that's locked and I need lock picking, which I don't currently have. Can I grab that arrow? Yes, I can. Cool. Guard's key going. Linen pants. I think that's basically the same as what I've already got. Can I use this key on that? No. Take the food. Moonshine. Spare club. Some food. Cooking furnace. Ah, lockpicks. Cooking pot. Recipes. So you've got beggar's fare. Mashed potato. So what's that? Cabbage rolls. Don't have any cabbage. Onion bun. Don't have any onion. So I guess we're making 3 of these. Got anything? No. Jar. 7 commandments. Devil's snare. More booze, which you actually use in potion making, believe it or not. 7 commandments. 7 commandments. Locked door. Oh look, the portion of food he was going to give me. So what does it say here? Gethsemane, age, unknown, female. King's Road, Red Death Stage 2. Severe skin lesions, notably visible on the face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict protective measures must be enforced. Nobody in this cage. Was anything left behind? Health potion. Another copy of the 7 commandments. Don't really need that. Brother Adamus will fix the hole in about a week. Please leave it be until then. Ah, so this prison cell's kind of not in use because there's big gaping hole in the side there, big gaping hole in the back. Yeah, kind of makes sense. Ethan, 16, male. Connect. Red Death Stage 4. So this person was 16 when they died? Treatment records. Patient is mentally stable, though physical symptoms of the Red Death persist. Started applying small dose of black henbane to his skin and asked him to keep a dream journal. Progress is strong, but he panics easily. I'll introduce a mild calming agent to help him relax and open his mind without fear. Patient's mental state is worse than expected. Upon waking, he either becomes briefly catatonic or curls up muttering. The patient is now fully catatonic, unresponsive, unmoving, not eating. Death seems the only mercy left. I'll conduct an autopsy to seek possible brain changes. There must be something to learn here. Yeah, so these priests are trying to figure out how to beat this plague. And basically the people in this prison are infected test subjects. Ramblings of a weary mind. The dark nights here are endless. Everything breathes and calls crisply. A red monk came and put fire in my chest, but I knew it was a good thing. The first and only king visited me the night before. Arthur wept, then reached to me with his hands. Not 2, but 4. Never closer to the king's grace, then he disappeared. The bleeding heart of the plague beats in frantic despair. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hear its rhythm from behind the wall. I know it, I feel it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Organic machinery that created this place and these people. But put your ears to the walls and listen. 1, 2, 1, 2, listen. Tunnel scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear, avoid tampering with it. Tunnel? Oh, so the person that was in that cell escaped, dug a hole into the floor, and then the wall collapsed and the person in that one escaped. That's not ominous at all. Ninian, 28, male. Horns of the South, Keeper. Red Death Stage 4, inflammation in various organs. Maintain strict isolation protocols to prevent the spread of infection. Notify Captain Varinden if procedure fails and subject dies. Patient is being transferred from his room to the laboratory for further examination. So I'm guessing they didn't make it. A heart. Jar, potion, 7 commandments again. No wait, that's that room we checked in it. So that guy doesn't exactly look healthy. Looks like our friend got him. Coin, and that's all basically what I've already got. But one of the things they changed in this particular version of the demo is they added stuff to this part of the game, the prologue. So we want to basically explore absolutely everything. So who we got here? Lisa, 20, female, Little Grove, Red Death Stage 3. Plague progression has stopped, question mark. After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone several alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation after 4 weeks. Proceed with utilization. Wonder what that means. Hello, Lisa.
Do you see what a miracle I am?
I see you still look as ill as me.
Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick. The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, And a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more.
Well,
I
that
thought
can't
I
have been
was
fun.
dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me. You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. Have a nice day, kind lady.
Okay, yeah, she's as nutty as everybody else that's got this disease past stage 2. Our character's currently only in stage 2. Helg, 73, male, Burra, Red Death stage 1. Well, he should probably be more coherent. The fevers brought on by the Red Death have left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. Oh, well, there we go. Nope, he's nutters too. He is plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur from emotional indifference to religious and ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe. Okay, we go observe. Hey, dude.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
Okay, that sounds kind of similar to that dream diary the other cuckoo guy left.
At last, the age of resurrections shall end. And then, the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance, trip after trip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
You are free, go.
None of us are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound, all bound.
Ooh, there's something in that guy's voice when he says bound that, like, I actually felt that in my chest.
Trip after trip. Closer and closer.
Yeah, something about that guy's voice just unsettled me a bit there. What we got here? Oh, this must be the other side of the tunnel then. Tunnel is scheduled to be filled in, yeah. Anything in the tunnel? Oh, mushrooms. Ooh, a mana potion. Well, that was kind of worth it.
My faith just means
Die. Right, money. Dagger. Nice. Bandages. That counts as gloves, so we'll take that. Red Priest cowl. Maybe I can sell it. And the Red Priest pants, and torn Red Priest robes, and warm leather boots. Another copy of the Seven Commandments. Eat that. That should help with my health. junk they've left lying around. If I can't use it for something, I can probably sell it. Well, that seems to be everything on this tunnel, so let's check the other one. Starting with the cell the dead guy was guarding. Oh, a storeroom. What do we have in here? A shield! Wow. Shield. Do I switch to the dagger? I put the dagger there on slot 3. Sage, grots, booze, peppermint, sage, honey, mead, flour, salt, milk, casket. Ooh, lockpicking time. As you can see, this is a similar system to Skyrim or Fallout if you played either of those games. Oh, leather lockpick. That was the chest, okay. Meat, glorious meat. Ah, onions. Can I get up there? And if I can, is there anything up there to get? Eh. It'll just be those sacks, and don't look like I can grab them yet. Oh, there's cabbage and onion. Bunch of clothes. Oh, well, guess we'll take them. Again, as I say, if I don't need them, I can probably sell them. Okay. Probably want to try some magic here. Ah, okay, so the heavy blast on that has a short range. Managed to set him on fire. Hey, dead. So, undead zombie thing. Brother Ambrosius' body is being prepared for his funeral, which will take place in 1 week. Please await the arrival of the red shields to handle any remaining dangers. Do not enter, do not touch. Okay, so we have more undead in here. Set on fire, so he should die now. Not give my man a chance to recharge. Okay, so why wasn't the dash working before? Oh, wait, that's right. We have... Yeah. On guards now. Oops. What's that next to them? Is that paperwork I can look at? Nope. Take the jar though. Oh, okay. That one's sure. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. You nearly die. So that's a cell not too far away from the one we entered to get in here. Notes on weirdness mutation. Oh hey, looks like there's a downstairs there. So yeah, that was that room. So what's in this room? Well, my key doesn't open this one, so oops. There we go. More brains. Experimental treatment report. Received 3 patients. Had typhoid, not Red Death, burned the body. By day 3 she acted erratically, scratching, pulling her hair and screaming. By day 5 she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Little fit disease progress at usual pace, but his mind is clear. I'll continue observing. So first patient that they did whatever test they were doing on had the wrong disease, and typhoid is basically nothing they could do about it in the Middle Ages, so that was an immediate death sentence and torch the body to make sure it doesn't spread. They probably never even left this room as soon as they discovered that it was typhoid. That person went bonkers and then had a heart attack, and nothing really happened with that person, but they didn't go crazy. Chapel. Ooh, a pickaxe. Rock. Mine. I don't remember this being a thing before, so I guess that's one of the things they've added. I do see a priest in his chair here, so... Whoosh!
Sins will be punished. You will. Sacrifice to the prophet. You will. Purge the
Load last checkpoint. coming up in 5 minutes according to the message there. That'll bring me back further than I expected. Get set on fire. I thought that was still alive for a second, it's just glitched. Right, so check this room before we go and try and hit that chapel. I need to try and be a little bit more cautious. Surgeon number 37. Oh yeah, this was the pregnant lady that was infected. They tried to cure her, but their method that seemingly worked on Lisa, yeah, they tried out a pregnant lady and it ended up screwing with the fetus instead, and I think they basically both died. Okay, so this time we're putting in a save. I don't need these extra saves. There we go. I didn't think I was going to get him there. I was trying to do healing, but it wasn't working, so I need to... Right, load game. So I need to load up like the healing potion, I guess. Do I have that on quick slot anywhere? No. So. Consume, unequip, drum out. So wait, it is equipped? Where was it equipped then? stuffs. Right, now it's equipped. Okay. So he just noticed a message on my phone there I was quickly dealing with. Right, let's get back to it, shall we? Now that it looks like I've actually got a healing potion, maybe I should try and heal up. Use the food first, because that does like healing over time, but out of combat. Let's see if I can pull this trick off again and get the drop just so. Okay, one down, but we're out of magic.
Your fate is sealed.
No, your fate was sealed. Money dagger, I'll take that because we can then dual wield the daggers. Don't know why I took that dagger. Well, there's the other one, but well. Boink. If I'm dual wielding daggers, I can still block. Oh, that's cool. Well, I might have just found what my melee weapons will be when my magic runs out. Switch to the flippin' daggers. Stack of scrolls, but I can't do anything with them. That's a shame. What about over here? Small mana potion, more scrolls I can't do anything with. Blood transfusion! Hey, that spell I could have got if I said I was a tree hugger. Brother Cyril's prayer. Guide me with thy word among the flock, which must be brought back to the threshold of thy sacred fold, so that they may know grace. Hear the beating of the bleeding heart of the plague and contribute to our divine mission. This is my humble plea, Brother Cyril. Is that one I'm able to mine? No. But anyway, it looks like I have a new spell. So, blood transfusion. Light cast projectile, heavy cast is channeled, which means continuous. Nice. So, light cast projectile. So that blood one does a little less damage. ,3 to 4 damage. Well, it looks like it's got a booster on it. 5 to 6. Right, 5 down, got 6 mana cost, 4.8. About the same mana cost. Shoots a projectile that applies bleed, shoots a small burning projectile. Okay. Heavy cast channeled. 2 health per second. That's a 7 damage. Continuously drain health from the target, healing you instead. Shoots more powerful burning ball of fire, dealing damage in a small area. Okay. So basically I got fireball and vampire. Brother Sirius, 93, male. Island Asylum, Red Death Stage 5. Self-experimentation, wants to know the patient's perspective. The aim is to gather knowledge about the stimuli our patients experience. Treat like a common patient. Okay.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
Who is you?
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand. All of it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way. When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work. Fourth stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The first stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die. And the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Oofed.
We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness. The weirdness, my child, is pure potential. A
That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Tiny glass bottle. Tiny glass bottle. Small glass bottle. Can't steal any of his books. Well, I'll leave the door open if he wants to go for a wander. What we got here? Ooh, another storeroom. Can't seem to get the rest of that sage out there now. Carrot, whiskey, tomato, crate, search, empty, sack, empty, crate empty, barrel empty. Onion. I see movement on the other side of that door. The encyclical of the second pope. Apple. Ceramic pitcher. Do with finding another cooking station.
The word protects me. Your sins will be punished.
Well, he didn't really do much to me, did he? Murray's method of separating the mind. It's time, my brother. I should try and avoid us. We escape death only better from us here. Not the right sage. The history of the island asylum. Coins, small mana potions, swift steps, spirit. Tap block right before the enemy attacks land to execute. I was trying that with a shield and it didn't do squat. I ended up just getting slammed by those priests earlier.
You're not one of them. Please, free me. That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for. There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk. You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run. He's the quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach. Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
Second burning ember. Nice. So I could dual wield the fireball. Anyway, this should be a station that allows me to make potions. Yay! No items to craft yet. I guess I don't have any recipes, and unlike the cooking, I can't just throw stuff in randomly. Seems a bit weird. Unlock. Requires laboratory key. Do this dude have the laboratory key on him? Since he was like in here? No. You know, guess we go this way. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. More mushrooms. Didn't sound good.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not. You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can. You want to know about our failure? Yes, nothing left to say. We can't help you anymore. Run. Run away from here. No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
Well, in that case, I'm going to bust out this way. You know, I heard somebody getting tortured around here. Surya, 32, female, picked, Red Death, stage blanco. No visible signs of Red Death like skin, discoloration, inflammation, or fever. Subject exhibits visible signs of weirdness mutation, specifically the presence of horn-like growths on the head. Subject deceased transported to disposal. I have a feeling that she ain't dead. This lock's proving a bit trickier. Because the description of somebody with horns sounds remarkably like a female picked approximately 30 years old, found among the deceased in Connacht. We're at the stage under observation, suspected innate immunity. Special mutations from the weirdness. The horns on her head are remarkable. I wish she'd be more cooperative. Ian, 55 to 60, male, Roskri, Red Death Stage 2. Severed anterior part of the frontal lobe didn't affect the progression of Red Death symptoms. The patient is prone to self-harm. So they're probably dead. No, wait, no, they look like they're alive still.
Can you hear me? Hear me. Can go now. Now. Now.
Okay, bye then. 43 female, Whitefield, Red Death Stage 5. Okay, she's terminal. Severe disability due to nerve damage and muscular atrophy. In the event of an emergency procedure, follow enhanced protective measures to ensure the safety of all brothers involved. I'm guessing that means euthanize.
You're not a priest. Get out of here. Go away before they see you with me. Help? There's nothing wrong with me anymore. The priests cured me, you see. I just need a few days to recover, and then I'll be able to go home. I look much better already. In a few days, you won't even see a trace of the illness. See? I don't need your help.
Okay, if you're sure. Bye then. Guessing that links back to the main building. I still didn't hear what sounded like somebody getting beat up or tortured or something. I wonder where that was coming from. Up here, maybe? Definitely up here.
And who the hell are you? Another one of those red dogs? Say a prayer to your goddess and get ready to die, scum!
Wait, not red priest, not a prisoner, just like you.
Then why are you dressed in their bloody rags? Well, I see you bear the marks of torture too. Maybe the priests messed with your mind, because one more moment and you'd be dead.
Who'd be the one line? Yeah.
They didn't break your spirit, I say. That's good. But save your strength for the red pricks if you want to make it out of this place.
Yeah, I thought he'd appreciate that.
Nothing good. They thought they'd break me fast, like some Camalosian wimp. Big mistake on their part. Besides, I doubt they were waking you up with a kiss on your forehead either. Concher, from the Dalrieta pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much. I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in me eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out. No time for a chinwag, just get the hell out of here.
Aye, he's probably a Scot. I know a chinwag. Conquer 42 human male Dalriata. Gunwalder tribe. Red Death stage unknown. No visible signs of breath, information or fever. Remarkable physical resilience and strength. Severe aggression. Administer high doses of sedatives. Ensure the patient is well restrained. Approach with utmost caution. I guess somebody forgot to sedate him. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead guards. Dude went ham. 6. 6 dead guards. Anybody got any money on them? What's that sticking out of that one? A rusty spear? Who this? Yeah, 74 male, Fernwood, Red Dead Stage 3. Well-defined skin lesions with raised borders. Loss of sensation in affected areas due to nerve involvement. Obtain assistance whenever possible to reduce the risk of droplet transmission. Well, I'm already infected, so I can go up and shake hands if I want. Hello, sir.
Are you trying to escape, my child? That's very brave of you, I must say. Escape? Me? But this is exactly where I should be. I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here for a reason. That's why I'll stay and see what happens.
Okay.
Torture, you say? That's very interesting. I haven't experienced any torture here. I know that whatever ails me, the Red Priests will do everything they can to heal me. Safe travels, my child.
Okay,
May fate be on your side.
if you want to have faith in the nut jobs out there that are like literally throwing people into the weirdness and having them turn inside out just to see if it makes them any better. What the heck is that? Species Bugene. Cushion. Infected enemies may spread the illness through airborne droplets as they exhale, particularly when their breathing becomes laboured. That's where enchanted full body protection suits, gloves must be reinforced with anti-piercing material given the Bugene's powerful bite. Ooh, close. Nope. There. Got it. Ooh, Lesser Health Ring. So that's like some super giant rat. Or maybe a mole. Given those things on its nose, those teeth. Yeah, it's a mole. Really, really big one. Anything back here? Nope. Hey, I got a health ring, so let's... Boop. Increase health by 5. That'll do. Cool. Been going for an hour and I'm still in the cells. I haven't even met up with Archer dude that helped me escape. Oh, this room looks vaguely familiar. I think this one existed in the previous versions of the demo. I think there's 3 guys in this room, so I'm going to have to be careful. Yeah, I think I entered through there the last time I played this and came to here. The guy's already dead. Oh wait, did the brute go through here and just bash everyone? Like, did he clear the room out for me? Well, that's kind of cool if he did. Yeah, there's another body. Ooh, money. That's actually hilarious. Well, that apparently gives me... Ah, cookie pop. Recipes. What we got? Mashed potato, we can make 1. Onion bun, we can make 1. What's that? Cabbage rolls, we can make 4. That gives me lots of food. Eat some of that just now. So I said I thought there was 3 guys in here. There's 2. Well, that would be an upgrade on my broken wooden club. Leather hood. What's my current hood? Is it just a leather hood as well? Yeah, that's fine then. Right, alchemy station. And now it will let me... Bloodsucker potion. Increases lifesteal. Need more monster blood and more blood clot. And mead. Brain, blood clot. Heart. Monster blood. Ah, there's the third guy. Yes, there's a passageway through there, a passageway over there, passageway over there. Make one of those. And that improves that lifesteal ability, so the magic spell I have in my offhand, basically. If I remember rightly, yeah, so this is the bridge that was over that room we just came into. Arrow. Laboratory key. And we scoot up here, and there's where I busted through the wall. And then that's going to give me a recipe for making health potions. And hey, I can now get in here. Where we've got this station. Potion, mana potion, and goopy potion. So I can make one of those. Can we make mana potions? Right, I had enough for one. Oh, that's a bunch of mana potions. Up to 12. I mean health potions. Mana potions, I got a couple. Anyway, don't need to go that way, because we know what's down there. That's back to our cell. Where's this lead? These doors are locked from the inside. Really? Shovel. Well, we know the pickaxe does something in certain points, so maybe the shovel does too. So let's scamper back through here and see if there's... the tunnel on this side, maybe that leads into that other room? Let's look. Or does this just lead back to that cell where I met the guy who's like, leave me, I'm doomed kind of thing? Yeah, that just leads to his cell. Yuki? So, what's down here, apart from ominous blood trail? Well... Don't know if I can survive that, but... One way to find out. Geronimo! Jeezy peeps, how many people have they been dealing with? Right, needs lock picking. Anything over here? That's a very locked door. Aha! Girl with horns! Yeah, I didn't think she was dead.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
It's alright, I'm not with the priests. Here, this should speed up your healing.
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you.
Wonder what I got. I'll check in a minute.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
The power there? Why do you say that?
They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature. Why? Do you think you can torture it out of me too? I didn't choose the gifts I was given. I accept whatever the weirdness is willing to give. I promise I hold no secrets to curing the Red Death. No matter how deep you cut, you can't gouge them out of me. Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunat and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me. Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps. Ugh.
What's that lesser ring of what now? So I've got lesser mana ring. Okay. So that's a mana boost and a health boost. Cool. Some sort of contraption here. Ooh, lift. is that locked from the other side room? Okay. So, is there nothing else down there? Because I have a feeling I missed something. Considering that in this patch there's supposed to be 2 new, like, mini-bosses in the prologue, and I'm getting pretty close to exiting the prologue and I haven't found a single one. So I'm guessing one of them has to be down here, right? Like, maybe locked through that door, but there's no way through that door. Guess we try this door? Okay, that looks interesting. Can I climb up here? Oh, I can. Right on cue after me saying I haven't found any of the new mini-bosses. We found one. This guy's just punching a rock. Let me guess, Berserker? Yeah, frantic Berserker.
Your death is certain. Your death is certain.
Yeah, you think I'm going down there? You were just punching a rock a second ago.
Death is certain. Sacrifice to the prophet.
Sacrifice to the prophet? He was a red priest. Or at least one of their followers. We picked up a spear earlier, I wonder... That worked. Athlete's Pride. Thorn Helmet. That's why I was taking damage when I hit him. Worn out leather breastplate. Worn out leather pants. Tattered boot. Rest. Okay, let's have a little 1 hour rest. I added a couple more sound effects for you, Brian. How we doing? Well, I do have the 2,500 point one for I make you a Vroid model like me. But on the assumption that not everybody's going to be interested in that, like I said, I added a bunch of sound effects and stuff, so... Come on, jumped up here a second ago. Thank you. Is there any way for me to zoom out, or is this always in first person? essentially the idea being, you could say you wanted me to make a Vroid model. I make a Vroid model, send you a VRM file, and you could have it as an art piece that I could maybe just generate an image from, or if you have the VRM file, you could theoretically become a VTuber yourself. If you've got the software to run it. Well, there is a couple of free programs on Steam. I mean, the one I'm using right now is free on Steam. And I've been testing an older one that I originally got when I was originally going to become a VTuber like 4 or 5 years ago, whatever it was. And it didn't work very well then. But I recently tried it again, and it looks like it's had some serious updates. Like, serious. It's got like full eye tracking and everything on it. But I don't think you get access to everything on the free version of that one. I'm not even 100% sure it's free. I might have bought it in the past or something. Anyway, the one I'm currently using is VTuber Maker. It's on Steam. It's completely free. There's 2 parts. There's Maker and Editor. So you upload your VRM files in the editor, and then you can like add stickers and stuff if you want to. And then Maker's the one that actually controls it and lets you do this. And the other one is oh, now what was the name of it? Give me a second, I'll have a look. It was Animaze. Animaze. It's made by like FaceRig or something, I think they call it. It has some built-in models, and they both do. And it actually has a basic model builder in it, Animaze, so you can actually download that one, download OBS, and basically you've got essentially everything you need to become a VTuber. Effectively. Because you can do a very basic model on it, or use one of their ones. At least one of the free ones. There's some you'd have to buy. And you can just hook it up to OBS to your Twitch account, and then boom, you can go live and be a VTuber. Theoretically. Like I said, I've just been messing around with that one recently. Because I haven't used it for years. And it didn't work very well the last time I tried it, but maybe it was my camera I was using then. I had a really bad camera then. I mean, the camera I've got now is not brilliant, but it's, you know, at least half decent. Right, I'm running out of places to explore, so let's continue on down this passageway. Anything down here? Oh wait, that just takes me back there. What? Can I get out that way? No, that's a one-way trip. Well, that's annoying. I have to go all the way back around again. I still think I should be able to get through here. I've got a pickaxe. Why can't I just smash this wall down right now? The one that I think a lot of people use actually for VTubers, for 3D models, is VC Face. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters. let's continue exploring this path beyond where that bit was that blocked me in, because there's another one of these super locked doors. I'm still missing the second boss they added into this area. Unlock, use guard's key. That's a boss health bar. Okay, so I found that second mini boss I was looking for. How's my health doing right now? Okay, dude, where's your face? Why do I suddenly have the feeling my fire spell isn't going to work on this guy? Ow! Heal me, please. Okay, that's not good. Yike. Back up here. Health potion, why aren't you working? Use. Why are they all like split up? Anyway. Right, go to bag, we'll just do it this way. Use. Use. Trapped. Get through there. Back up. Out of magic. This guy's going to use all my health potions. Hey, got a new chatter. Right, 1 second while I finish dealing with this thing. Right, done. Okay, so who we got in here? Gloria Smith. So, how are you doing today? Are you reading my chat? Yeah, sorry, I was a little preoccupied there. So, just catching up now. Yeah, hi. Trying out a demo for an upcoming game. So this is an early access game called Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. So it's a dark fantasy setting, sort of like King Arthur time. We are currently a plague victim trying to escape from a plague prison. So yeah, lots of fun. Yeah, that's why I have the pinned message there about potential adult comment. Yeah, I tried a while back. I can't remember which version of the demo. There was one of the earlier versions of the demo I tried, and then I recently saw that they were going into their last version before the full game release. So I thought I'll do that as a playthrough because I was looking for a new game, because the one I've been playing is kind of not working on my computer right now for some reason. So I thought I'll try something different. So I'm gonna have a go at this one. So yeah, so this was one of the new boss monsters they added to the prologue, because there was two. So I fought the other one a minute ago. That was the Berserker, and then this guy. So yeah, we're doing well. Notes of a man sinking into despair. Brief torn armor. Now, I don't think I'm able to wear like heavy armor, but right, go into the bag and we'll just start working through this. For a two-handed, I've got a spear anyway, so. What else have we got? Oh, arrows. Armor. So I got that helmet off the Berserker. Don't know if I'm going to wear that. Grief torn armor. So that works the same as mine, but has an increased max. We're doing that then. And that's the armor we got off the other guy. Worn out leather breastplate. It's lower armor rating. Receiving melee damage, return 5 physical damage back to the attacker. Yeah, might as well put that on. And then I got the Keeper's pants from that guy that I'm supposed to return his tokens to his bosses. No boots yet. Lesser health ring, lesser mana ring. And Athlete's Pride increases max stamina. Might swap the health ring for that one. Potions, food. Just make sure I've got all the new stuff. By the way, how have you been streaming? And to answer the question, since when have you been playing this game? Like I said, I played it about a year ago when they had one of the earlier versions, and I just picked that up again a few days ago. I did a quick test to make sure that I could get it to work with OBS, and then I went back into it. How have you been streaming? I'm guessing you're meaning how long? Since July, so not too long. I mean, it's certainly possible. I just did my first collab ever the other day there. Unfortunately, I'm working an awful lot at the moment. One of my colleagues quit, so I'm having to pick up extra shifts at work. So my streaming times are somewhat restricted. But I will be looking to do more collabs in the future, so it's certainly something that could be looked into. Well, the only socials really I've got is Discord, and it's the same name as my channel here, so it's pretty easy to find. Rejuvenation potion, some more arrows, a bow. Already got that, already got that, already got that, already got that. Cooking pot. Okay, so experimental. Apple, flour, egg. Maybe we can make a pie. Undercooked food. Well, that didn't work. Apple, flour. Yeah, that didn't work either. Let's see. Onion, beef. As I said, it's literally the same as the name you're looking at already. So the Chris_Wildcat. I've been having problems with generating the link to like my Discord channel. Otherwise I would drop that for you, but for some reason it's not generating properly for me. Some weird glitch that I have. So I kind of have to get people in the hard way, like do like name invite kind of thing, but onion, beef, carrot. Maybe that'll make a stew. I made a broth. That'll do. What we got here? Pork. Honey pork. That didn't work. Friend request on Discord. Do. Not seeing a friend request. Oh, it's because I'm in my other account there. Let's see, friends. Add friend. All online friends. It's funny, I'm not seeing a friend request. Might just be delayed coming through. I'll check it later. I'll add it then. Yeah, because it's not showing at the moment. But as soon as it does, yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Let's see. Tomato, potato, onion. What's that do? Nothing. Garlic, pork, potato. Nothing. Garlic, potato. Nothing. Tomato, potato, goats. Nothing. Oh, that's a waste. Oh, there we go. That did nothing. Go to Schmidt here on my personal Discord. Right, I'm definitely getting notifications on my phone, so maybe it's coming through on there. Let's try. Friends with their Discord usernames. Success. Your friend's request to go to Smith was sent. Yeah, I don't know why that wasn't coming up in mine, but hey ho, what's done is done. Right, I sent out an invite. Who else is on this list that hasn't been invited to my Discord channel yet? Nobody. Okay. That's fair. The server's a bit sparse at the moment. I'm still trying to work out what I do with that, to be honest.
You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying. Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there.
That's fine. As I say, I've been trying to get my Discord working, and I haven't been able to invite people properly recently, so I've been having issues trying to build it up, so yeah, no worries.
I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Usually a guy down here, isn't there? Confused cat! So small! How small, am I? Here, let's take a little break from the game for a second. Press the wrong button. Big! And this is my adventurer outfit. Based on a costume I actually put together in real life. So I actually... yeah, this is one of my own designs. Yeah, I might have reduced the size the other day when I was collabing with Mojo. Hey, thanks, Gloria. And we have about an hour-ish left of stream. Stamina, eat. Whew, that was close. Fine, I've already got like 3 daggers and I can only really use 2. Commentary on Brother Easton's Underground Wonders. Another shovel. Weird plasm. Oh, I remember this bit. You go down there and you visit a menhir, and then we get sent off to the other world. Sharp bow, I've already got leather hair, armor, yeah. Anything wandering around around down here that might want to try and kill me? Doesn't appear to be. Likely ban evader. Okay, so there's somebody trying to sell viewers. Go bye-bye now. Weird. Pleasant. Whoa! I thought there was somebody down here. Excuse me, I didn't press jump, I pressed evade. Give me all that blood. Okay, no problems. Like I say, we'll be here for about another hour. Bye, see you later. So how you doing, cat? No, we're just they're just saying, how are you? Well, you made it pretty far in this place, didn't you, buddy? Not. This must be the weirdness.
It's not here.
Big flappy blankie was given, so now I own the... Dude. I'll respond with... Hype! Yeah, the emote leaderboard. Confused queen! Looks like whoever this is talking to us is trying different languages until they find one we recognise.
Peace. Fear. Not.
Well, guess he found English. All the mushrooms and stuff, we can use that to make potions and flowers. Loot everything! Usable? Lootable? Yes. Masha!
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
Dude, I don't even know where this place is.
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan with an emote. What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore.
You can thank Marley for the emote.
Am.
Okay, thank you, Marley. It's on my small screen at the moment, so it's a bit tiny for me, but it looks like a moth tapping on a keyboard or something.
And you? Why are you here? Are men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
I have a sneaking suspicion I know who this voice is. This is King Arthur. Or at least the remnants of him.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it. Down to the last drop of blood.
Lappy Blanky, my sibling, is amusing. So is it going to be another animated one then? Or it's going to be the cat sitting there like going... Yeah, so people fighting. So we've got the little humans, and then the big four-armed behemoths. They were the Four Dwellers, the ones that lived on this island before humans came.
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
Ah, one of those big statues. That's a Menhir. Okay, have fun. That command doesn't actually work yet. I keep forgetting to set it up, but that's fine. Lurking is completely allowed here. And ads are about to start, so anybody that isn't subbed, sorry!
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things.
Okay, that jump
Camelot,
didn't exactly
the
work.
eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
There we go. Yeah, I really do need to remember to set up the lurk command and a couple others as well. Like maybe if I can get my Discord link working, I can set that up as one as well. Get my Discord channel hopping a little bit maybe.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a spectre to haunt us. Once again, It began to devour our home.
Whoops. I need to be careful when backing up. Don't want to walk off the edge of the map. Ooh, nailed him. Getting quite good at gauging the distance on that spell. Die, beastie! Well, thought I was supposed to be just going for a walk, not fighting. Points available. Set a bonfire. How do I do that? Apparently I don't have the option yet. Probably because I'm in this space. So I probably need to do that in the normal world. Yeah, I think that guy on the screen right now is who's been talking to us. Ooh, cutscene! After a long fight. King of Kings finally can rest in death. Ooh, there's a change in the music. That'll be the Tainted Grail. Well, it looks like we completed mission 1 of today's stream, which was survive the prologue, so we're now into the actual game. What's this?
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Find the soul
I
to the
am
stone.
the price paid for touching the unreal. He was the hand that reached beyond knowing, the seekers who dared cross the boundary, the dreamer who glimpsed the shape of what could be.
So I'm guessing that soul fragment, there's going to be another one. Two. Three. Possibly more, since it looks like there's should be more bits on the other sides, but they're not there.
Ah, yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
Dude, you died 600 years ago.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me. Or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
Oh no, if you've got an exit, dude, I'm taking it. But, what is this?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer. Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps in time I'll remember more.
It's...
But that's
I say
enough
a lot of people
questions for
are
now.
sort of seeing this as almost
Let us
a
walk
spiritual
together
successor to
and
Skyrim,
see
because there's a
the
lot of the
kingdom
same
forged so long
controls and
ago.
mechanics.
After
But
years of
this is a
struggle,
whole other beast
my
entirely.
people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening?
I was thinking, what was that old RPG I used to play? Gothic? Or something, I think it was called. It kind of reminds me of that. But then I don't think I've played Scorn, so I'm not sure.
I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong
Now this
For
demo
now,
was meant to have about 20
I will
hours
have
worth of
to
gameplay
journey
in it.
by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor,
You
my
are a
liege.
surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Well, let's make way for Avalon then.
What an adventure this will be.
He sounds so excited. That's got to be Excalibur. Gimme, 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 gimme! I want the sword! I want the sword! Gimme! Gimme! The four dwellers can create things. So we're back in this room. Are you a dead thing and are you going to stay dead? Ring of Protection. What do you do? Increases armor by 1. Me. Increases max stamina by 5. Increases max mana by 10. So I do use magic a lot, so I probably want to keep that one. And increases max health by 5. My stamina's been running out a lot, so let's switch to a stamina ring. I want to check something here. Yay! We're not scarred and dying anymore. We're pretty again. Shame that there's no way to like hide the helmet that I can see. Character. Attributes. 1 point available. Strength. Melee damage, max stamina, armor weight multiplier, endurance, dexterity. Endurance will be my stamina, right? Max health, occurrence limit, stamina regen. Max stamina. Attack speed, noise invisibility, range damage, spell power, max mana, mana regen, crafting bonus, weak spot damage, stamina and mana costs, price and of sold goods. Critical damage, critical chance, and sneak damage. I think we're going to put a point in spirituality. I think. How do I do that? Add points while sitting by the fire. Oh, I can't do that at the moment. Okay. You have unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Four Dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Now, I did say earlier in the stream, I don't know if anybody caught it, but I've actually turned the brightness up, specifically for streaming purposes, because the brightness level, as it was intended, is dark. In fact, just for giggles, it was in display, wasn't it? Brightness. So if I turn this down to Yeah, barely visible, like that, and then go confirm and apply changes. This is how the game looks normally. Set a bonfire. Will it let me set a bonfire? No. Right, this is super dark. I can't even see the bridge I'm walking on. So, yeah. As I say, for the purposes of the stream, oops, display, probably want to just knock it up a couple of points. Just so we can, you know, actually see what's happening. We created the Titans, for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would have no power within our walls. Away from Tuathan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. So that was the four dwellers then. They built those big dudes that are wandering around there pushing that contraption. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Something was coming. Soul fragments grant you a measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with middle mouse button to experience temporary effects such as increased damage or slowed time. Visit a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. So I guess slow time is the ability we have currently. Cool. Well, that's a strange contraption. Let's have a look around before I go and speak to the guy down there. See if there's anything useful. Besides a few plants that I might be able to make potions out of. Hermit's Diary, money, health potion. Devil Snare, Wolfbane, ceramic pitcher. A bed. Small bucket. Devil Snare, more candles. Inventory bag. Books. Hermit's Diary. Second to Hawthorne Moon, 21. I've roamed Avalon too long, no sign of my brothers. No messages at our meeting point. Could I truly be the last druid? I tried hiding near Connacht. The people there seemed honourable and didn't fall for lies about us, but the red priests appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. Thanks to Hob in the sunken village, I reached the island asylum. They'll never suspect a druid here. Hob didn't even blink when I asked for help. My days are ending, but those red fools never found me. It's been lonely, but my cave became home. I feel this is my last entry. I hope my brothers would see this hiding spot as our last prank on Avalon. Worth every moment. So he was hiding from the red priests in the shadow of their monastery. That's a solid prank. Right, so heading down there advances the story. I'm not quite ready to do that yet. I want to have a look around. See what we can find. Pizza! I had chicken nuggies for dinner from McDonald's. With a sweet chili dip. Doesn't seem to be much of anything around here, does there? Bunch of broken boats. There's a cooking pot over there. Looks like somebody's got a camp. Need. Or somebody had a cap. I wonder what flame resin is. Coats weapon for 6 days. We have raspberries and blueberries. If I combine them, does it make like a smoothie or something? Nope. Empty, some fish, empty, carrot, mug. Dead person. And that's this background to where that big statue is. Some sort of goddess statue. That's where we came in. Empty barrel. Ooh, dead person. Red priest pants, torn red priest robe, worn leather boots, letter to the prior, venerable prior. I have left my post at the island asylum to deliver alarming news. My brothers have lost their senses, their souls tainted by a voice that is not the word. I have proof. Did Prophet Kai's teachings ever command us to subject her followers to torture while fighting to heal their bodies and souls? Were we not to seek a cure for the plague rather than indulge in the dark powers of the weirdness? Please examine this appeal. Surely you did not compose it, nor did I recognize the fanatic seal. Someone is corrupting our brothers, attempting to silence the true word. I bring this letter and evidence to you, hoping for a just response, Brother Leon. So that's another little side quest. But he didn't get far. He's still on the island asylum island. Diggy diggy. Okay, now he's back to there. So, only thing left to check now is the big statue, and then we can go speak to the dude about getting a ferry out of here. Right. Yep. Well, I'm guessing that guy was sitting on this seat, probably drinking some moonshine, and got a little too happy. Big old broadsword. That'll be getting sold. Essence of the Wild. Carnation. Wolfbane. Sage. Feather, feather, feather. That wasn't meant to pop up onto what I bumped there. Anyway. I have a feeling those things on the shrine there will be handy later. Yeah, well, I guess we'll go have a chat with the dude at the boat. I think we've done everything on the island here. Hello.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
I ran into some trouble along the way.
Figured you would. A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here, looking healthier than last time. So I'm guessing you found something worth the trouble.
Let's see, do I tell him the truth that I found King Arthur, which probably sounds like a complete madman statement, although I did just escape from a lunatic bin? Or I have no idea what happened to me.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you. Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
What? Well, apparently that was a no-win fight. Ow.
I'm sorry, but that had to be
I don't
done.
look dead.
It shouldn't leave any lasting damage. I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again. You
Start
found
making
yourself
sense.
in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King
No.
Arthur?
But thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
And what's my
What
part
the
in
Red
this?
Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur, to get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them. He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end. I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that, you were surprised, I got the upper hand, and now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind, or did I judge you incorrectly and you'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more?
Yeah, I think I would like to cry about it some more.
The plan is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
You can't destroy Excalibur. Excalibur was forged in dragon fire and can only be basically destroyed by a flippin' dragon, and I'm pretty sure there isn't any.
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest. I have
Okay,
something
let's
to
go.
do
I want to get off
first,
this island a bit.
but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South.
Oh, yeah, I can
here.
finally set up camps
Have
now.
some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
From now on, whenever you'd like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. Hooray! 5-minute warning for ads. Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss them with him by the campfire. Well, I guess he's not dead then. Campfire. Push! That didn't work. Ah, there we go. Talk. Cook, rest, level up. Apparently I have to talk. I don't have any other options at this point.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck. I felt him strike. For a moment there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
Caradoc hates you.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me, as if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
So you don't know who he is?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me.
Maybe in one of the other fragments?
Regain it. I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So we're off to steal
It
Excalibur,
seems so.
ba-diddly-diddly-doo.
If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one.
I know how he
Let's
survived.
not
We
waste
bound
any
his
more time.
that part of his
I
soul
left my kingdom
to that
strong.
altar.
It should have
So,
only
although
grown
he's linked to
stronger
me,
in
he
my
doesn't
absence.
actually reside in me.
And if something threatens it now,
So when Caradoc used the
then I
spell to
will
cast
see
him out
it
of me,
restored.
it just temporarily broke the link. It didn't actually cast him out. Level up. Hooray! One available attribute point, one available skill tree point. Yay! Let's see, attribute point, and we were going to go with spirituality because I'm a magic user. And that helps my magic user powers. Confirmed. Okay, skill tree. So unarmed. Two-handed, one-handed general. Endurance. Shield, stamina, health, dexterity, parry, attack speed, movement, bows. Whoa, that's a lot on bows. Spirituality. Wands and cubes. Summoning. Ooh. Combat. General and buffs. Perception. Stealth, daggers, crits, practicality. Healing. Crafting, trading. Statuses. Armor. Okay, so we've got a spirituality, wands and cubes. Summoning. Summoner's Battery, next level. Each active summon increases your mana regen by 5. Power Conduit. Whenever summon dies, you and your other summons restore percentage of health. Your summon gains health regen. Whenever summon dies, your other summon gains 75% attack speed. When you deal a killing blow, your summons regain 10% max health and their physical damage is increased by 50% for 10 seconds. Woof! So, wands and cubes. Soul cubes and wands increase spell power when equipped. Ah, so you have that in like your offhand or maybe main hand and have the spell in the other hand and blast them. Soul cube mastery. Combat. And next level your spell power is increased by 10%. Let's take that one. Confirm. Yes. Boom. The Great Escape. A world to win. First piece of king and the soul is tied to Excalibur. Shadow of the Horns. The pen the Cardot gave me should grant me safe passage. The word is silent. I should find someone to deliver the letter to. Ring of Toughness. Increases encumbrance limit by 25. Ooh, can carry more? Cool, let's take that. I guess I have that brooch thing. I don't seem to have any way of equipping it.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
Sail for Avalon! Dun, da, 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 dun, 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 da, 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 dun, da, 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 ya dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 ya dun, da, 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 dun, da, da, da.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs. And then, light. The crash of waves. The cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you. But not without a cost.
Caradoc, you over here? Crap! 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 Well, that particular boat isn't going anywhere in a hurry. Ooh, short sword. Ui. There we go. So, game just saved. Okay, about 10 minutes left. So if anybody has any suggestions for a raid, start considering those now. We're going to be getting ready to finish up. I'm just going to have a little snoop around here, and then we'll save the game. There's a camp there. Let's go see if it's nice people or not nice people. That's a not nice people. Okay, so... Did we get him? I guess we got him. Ale, onion, cooking for the resistant part 2. So that should give me new recipes then, right? So if we go here, I've got new recipes now, right? Right? Hunter stew. Meat, onion, carrot. I tried meat, onion and carrot and that didn't work earlier. What's that one? Beggar's fare, broth. Meat, potato and garlic can also make it. Which I'm pretty sure is another combination I tried. It's rather annoying. Restores 120 health over 60 seconds. So, consume that statue and get the permanent health boost. I should have done that as soon as I got it, but I didn't. Oops. Money and booze. Wolves generally aren't friendly in most games, so crab, wooden arrow, target peasant trousers. So I'm going to assume the wolves around here aren't either. Seems remarkably uninterested in, like, getting blasted. I'm meeting wolf pelt. I'm sure I saw another wolf wandering about here, but there it is. It's a bit further away than that. Ooh, still too far away. Got him! This was some sort of farmstead or something, I'm guessing, around here. Some undead over, and that looks like a mini, or maybe, or goddess statue, perhaps? Yeah, goddess statue. Okay, got him on fire. Try and drain health from you, but ran out. Oh, magic! Health potion. Oh well, I guess that'll do. Last checkpoint. Yeah, we better do that just in case. Make sure that I've actually got like a save point there. Ooh. Right, so save game, and I'll just get rid of all these old saves that we're not going to need. Remove, accept, remove, accept, remove, accept, remove, accept. And create. Save. Both. Done. And exit game. Yes. So that'll do for today. Right. Let's go see who we're going to raid into. Who we got? I got Asher doing Inzoi. That's what Mojo was doing. Although Mojo raided into Mini B, so maybe I'll just do the same. Because they're still live. Right, I'm going to be right back. I just need to quickly check something. Oh. Okay, so we're back. Right, now, read message. Boom. Right, read message if anybody's coming with me and would like to copy that. And if you have access to any of the emotes and think they'd be appropriate to add, then feel free to add them. So, bye bye, we'll go and raid out now and say hi to Mini B. Slash raid Mini B. Boom. And so our next stream is Saturday, 10 PM BST, and we'll be continuing our modded Skyrim playthrough. So that'll be fun. So we had made it into the life of a slave, so we were going to start exploring the city we're in there. So we'll do that. Yep, Skyrim Saturday. Since Rust wasn't working, Survival Saturday's kind of closed now, so we've moved on to Skyrim Saturday instead. Just because I know Skyrim's like super safe and like I've got thousands of hours in it, so yeah, I've got like no problems mucking about with Skyrim for a few weeks. Knock out a couple of different DLC mods. But yeah, should be Should be interesting. So anyway, let's get this raid on the go, shall we? So, thanks for coming. Maybe see you on a Saturday, and see you in the wilds.
Ja.